Hello friends, this is Andivan here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the previous video, we have learned all about while loops in Python with examples. Today, we are going to explore the concept of for loops in a great details with examples. Stay with me till the end because today's topic is going to be a really important one, and also by the end of this video, you will have a solid understanding of for loops and you will be able to apply them in your own Python programs. So, without any further ado, let's get started. A for loop is used to iterate or traverse over a sequence of elements. That sequence can be a list, a tuple, or a dictionary, or a set, or even a string. Yes, you heard it right. We can traverse through strings also. Let's deep dive and understand each with examples. The syntax of for loop will look like this. For val in sequence colon and then the next line with indentation statements. So here first we will write the for keyword followed by a variable name which will hold each value in the sequence each at a time. And then in the next line inside the following block we can write our statements to perform any operation using the sequence value. Literally the way it sounds, it does the same. For value in sequence, do something. It may feel a bit complicated, but that's okay. Let's understand the whole concept step by step with an example. Let's declare a list like this: fruits equals inside square bracket apple, comma, banana, comma, cherry. So here the fruits list is our sequence. Now if we want to do some operation with the element present in the list, for example simply printing each element in console, we can write our for loop like this. For fruit in fruits. So here fruit variable will hold each value inside the fruits list in each iteration of the loop, and now we can write our print statement inside the for loop like this: print fruit. Now let's look closely what is happening here. So the statement under the for will be executed as many times as the number of elements present in the list. Here, in this case, 3 elements are there, so it will loop or iterate through the list and execute the print statement 3 times. Now here, for each iteration, the current element of the list will be assigned to the variable fruit. So first time, when the print statement will be executed, the fruit will contain the first value, that is apple, and the print statement will print it. Then after executing the statement, it will again go to the for statement, and this time the fruit variable will be assigned with the next value, means the second value of the fruit list, that is banana. So this time it will print banana. Similarly again it will go to the for statement line and the fruit value will be cherry, so it will print cherry. Pretty straightforward, right? Let's see another example. First, let's declare a list of numbers like this. Numbers equals inside square brackets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now pause the video and try to find out how we can print all the numbers similar way using the for loop. So we can write it like this: for num in numbers print num. So here the for loop will iterate through the numbers list, and in each iteration the num variable will have the value of the current iteration and will print the numbers. So it is printing 1 to 10 as expected. Now we can use if statement also inside the for statement. So let's make it more interesting by adding some conditions within it. For num in numbers, now we will write our if statement here: if num ampersand 2 double equals 0, colon. So here basically we are checking the divisibility of the numbers by 2. If the number is divisible by 2, then it will print the number like this, print num. So here also the indentation, you can notice the rule will be the same. The indentation rule I had already explained in my last video. If you haven't watched it, check that out first to know more about conditionals and indentation rules. So as you can see, only the even numbers are printed from the list. We can also apply for loop to a string. Let's see an example. Name equals John. For letter in name, colon, print letter, comma, letter. Here in this example, the loop will iterate over each character in the given string John. During each iteration, the current character will be assigned to the variable letter and we will print it. So as you can see, it is printing each character of the string one by one. Also, we can iterate through a more complex data type like dictionary. So let's define a dictionary first. Book equals, inside curly bracket, chapter 1, colon, fruits, comma, chapter 2, colon, flowers, comma, chapter 3, colon, trees. For chapter in book, colon. Now when we will loop through a dictionary, the loop variable, for example here chapter, will be assigned with the keys of the dictionary. So here in the first iteration, chapter will contain the value chapter 1. Now we can always extract the corresponding value from a dictionary using the key. Now we can write something like this, print chapter plus is about plus book, and inside square bracket chapter. So here basically we are looping through the dictionary keys and extracting the corresponding values using that key and concatenating together as a string to form a sentence. Interesting, right? So now you can see the output printed as chapter 1 is about fruits, chapter 2 is about flowers, chapter 3 is about trees. Now, as a bonus topic, we can use Python's built-in range function to generate a range of series of values between two given numeric intervals. Let's see it with an example. Values equals range of 4. So here we are defining a range. We are passing only one argument here. Means first argument it will take as 0. So the range will start from 0 and goes up to the given number minus 1. That means in this case 3. So it will generate a range of numbers between 0 to 3 and store it into this value variable. Now we can iterate through the range like this for I in values print I. So it is printing 0, 1, 2, 3 as expected. This will be very much helpful in such cases where we don't have a sequence to iterate over, but we want to perform some repetitive action a specified number of times. So that covers all about for loop in Python, but if you missed any of the points out, make sure to rewatch it and it will be definitely clear. But if you still have any doubt, feel free to comment down below. Hope you find this video helpful. If so, give a thumbs up, share the video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can create more such helpful contents like this. Hope to see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.